My name is Taurus Plays, and welcome to Dead Dog Saloon by Dead by Daylight. I don't know, that sounds weird. Anyway, here we are, Dead Dog Saloon. I am currently playing Felix Richter, not Richter, by the way. And hopefully we'll be playing up against the Blight, since I do want to showcase the Blight and Felix Richter today. And it actually looks like it's a clown, unfortunately. It's pretty split at this point, whether people like the Blight or don't like the Blight. I'm still kind of on the fence, to be honest. Let's show off the new generator animations as well right now. The Blight is, and I'm mostly going to be talking about the Blight right now just because of the fact that we're not going up against the Blight, and that should tell you enough, since it is the very first week of the new chapter release. We have Felix Richter, as I said, and we also have the Blight. We did not get a new map this time, which is unfortunate, but that's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. But if you don't know how the Blight works, and we will see him after this Felix round, by the way. So the Blight's power is basically what I like to call a rush power. So like the Hillbilly, the Oni, kind of like the Legion. I know a lot of people are gonna hate that comparison, but I'm one of the very few people in this entire world, I think, that that likes the Legion just fine. But anyway, so basically the Blight has been infected with the pustula petal nectar that we saw. It was either last October or the October before that in an event. By the way, the perk that I'm using is Visionary, which is one of Richter's teachables, and basically it gives me the ability to see generators as a survivor, which is pretty cool, honestly. Supposedly a friend was telling me that on my Twitch, a friend, mod, supporter, they told me that I said Visionary was probably his worst perk on the PTB, but my opinion has now changed. I think it is probably my favorite perk that Felix Richter had. Also, I might slip every now and again and call him Ian instead of Felix. I used to know an Ian Richter. Well, it was another character from another situation, not a video game, but I just got so used to the name Ian instead of Felix. So it's kind of funny that they added somebody with that name into the game. And I'm just doing really bad on gens today. No, you go away. I'm sorry, I'm on PS4. On PC, you tell people to go away. On PS4, we support, okay? I do also play on PC. I'm just better on PS4. I played the PlayStation for a lot longer than PC. But I have just started again on PC recently, so you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I would like it if this Claudette didn't follow me. Like, that'd be really neat. Okay. I really hate it when like characters follow me in the game for one reason or another. Yeah, it's super freaking annoying. So the cool thing is I can know to go there or there or there. I know where the generators are now, and honestly, like, this map isn't too difficult. I feel like this perk would be really good on new maps, and obviously maps where people find it hard to find a generator or know where a generator is. Midwich Elementary, of course, is a really good example. I constantly hear people say, I don't know where a generator is. And it's like, well, you know, you just have to listen and look. And I know it takes a little bit more effort, little Timmy, but, you know, you can do it. I promise. Timmy! Anyway, I just think that this is a really good perk for like the people who constantly complain they don't know where generators is. Also, I did make the argument the other day. Damn it. I did make the argument the other day that this would be a really good beginner's perk. Like somebody who is just freshly starting to play the game and new at the game and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not one of those people. I started playing Dead by Daylight about a year and 3 months, 6 months after it was released. I don't know. It was December of 2017. A friend of mine actually gifted me Dead by Daylight as a joke because I used to be very team Friday the 13th the game, and then you know they more or less abandoned their game, and I've been team DBD ever since. And I just love DBD. I'm super fucking addicted, and I have been for a long time. I did get burnt out at one point, and that was my burnout period was pretty much from like March to June. So like I recently got back into it. Well, no, not March to June. I would say more like January to March, probably. January to March of this year, I was pretty like, you know, like, I don't know, like there was just a lot of hype around a lot of shit that wasn't even in the game yet. And a lot of it still isn't in the game. And a lot of people were just kind of like, it felt like a lot of people were complaining at the time. Like, oh, it's gonna be so great when we get this in the game or that in the game. And nobody was really hyping anything that was currently in the game at the time. And it was really kind of like mentally exhausting. And I unfortunately, I let a lot of it get to me. And I hate that that happened, but it did. It looks like we're gonna have an easy match today with Felix. The clown unfortunately has gotten no kills, and I don't know, has anybody been on a hook at all? I think somebody did it like at the very beginning of the match, but I don't know right now. This build's kind of being really annoying to me right now. I feel bad for this clown, man. I feel horrible. All right, let's go. GG's, I guess. All right, welcome to the second round. We are at the Bad Hand Preschool 1, part 1. So we'll see some graphical updates, but before we get started, I'll actually go over the new teachables for the Blight here. First, we had Dragon's Grip. After kicking a generator for the next 30 seconds, the first survivor that interacts with it will scream, revealing their location for 4 seconds and becoming afflicted with the exposed status effect for 60 seconds. Dragon's Grip has a cooldown of 180 seconds. Then the next teachable is Hex Blood Favor, a hex that gains the favor of the entity when blood is spilt. When a survivor is hit with a basic attack, all pallets within a radius of 16 meters of your location are held in place by the entity for 15 seconds and cannot be pulled down by survivors. And last but not least is Hex Undying, a hex which maintains the vile powers that flow throughout the trial. When Hex Undying is active and a different hex totem is cleansed, that hex will be transferred to a dull totem. So long as one exists, survivors' auras are revealed for 4, 5, 6 seconds when they are within 2 meters of any totem. So basically, everybody is saying Hex Undying is probably the Blight's best perk in the entire game. Well, I'm sorry, in the entire game. In his, in all of his teachables. I'm sorry, all of his teachables. So basically what happens with this is that, let's say somebody cleansed one of my totems. The totem will just, the hex, whatever hex I'm using, will just go to a dull totem, and this will keep happening until all the totems are cleansed. So basically, if a survivor doesn't know where all the totems are and doesn't cleanse them all, you can have the new hex ruin for the entirety of the entire match. Gonna get caught at here, which is good because there's only 3 gens left, and she DC'd because she's a little child. Also, I have heard that if you are in this, if you're in the preschool, you don't want to get rid of that door at the end of the hallway. You don't want to get rid of it. Even though it seems like it might be a good idea on paper, you don't want to get rid of that totem. Or, I'm sorry, that wall, that door, whatever the hell you want to call it. Because if you get rid of it, it's going to make it easier for survivors to loop you. That's just what I heard recently on another streamer's stream, and I say that because I'm a streamer myself. If you didn't know, I am on Twitch as Taurus Plays, and I stream every day but Fridays and Wednesdays, and she is just really irritating me right now. She's really irritating me. And there is a hex. So basically you can have any hex for the entirety of the game as long as people aren't cleansing totems. And this actually kills a few birds with one stone. The first being that, you know, the developers for a long time have been saying, you know, cleanse totems, but nobody wants to cleanse totems. Because the thing is people are bitching about no-ed. They're complaining about no-ed constantly. Well, survivor mains complain about no-ed. So this is just another reason for them to get rid of no-ed, you know? And then, of course, you want to get rid of any other hex, right? So you gotta cleanse the totems. I'm sorry if I'm losing my train of thought. Honestly, this is a brand new killer, so I'm still trying to learn him. There's a lot of stuff that I want to say, but the match isn't gonna last much longer, so I need to get it all out as much as I can, as much as possible. If you haven't noticed at this point yet, the killer's power is basically to do a rush attack. You do have to hit something before you can actually like swing or hit a survivor. But again, this is one of those situations where like, this is one of those situations where I would rather not use the killer's power. I find it kind of frustrating and irritating and that sort of thing. The other really cool thing about this perk, by the way, is that I'll see if I can get a hit for you guys because I want to show it off, but I probably won't, to be honest. Oop, and I broke the pallet with one hit. Also, I hate that I'm telling you, but I can't find anybody else, so I'm gonna leave you alone now because I see scratch marks over here. Okay. Also, with the hexes, the way that they work, if there's, or I'm sorry, hex undying with the way that it works, is if there is a survivor around the totem. I know I kind of talked about the hexes before, but you know, I just kind of want to repeat myself and explain it a little bit more. Then their aura glows, so you know that they're around a hex totem. So right now, I actually still have 2 totems that haven't been cleansed and can be cleansed. And again, if they are around it at all, I will be able to see them and know that's where they are. Okay. And we're gonna hit this because of Dragon's Grip. So if anybody touches it in the next few moments, I will be notified that they have touched it. And that will be very nice for me. I was hoping that this Claudette would be incredibly stupid. And here. Hi. Okay, so the Claudette is kind of stupid. Congratulations to you. See, that's not open. If that was open, they could actually loot me a little bit better. So it's actually maybe in the killer's best interest to not open these walls, these doors at all. It's kind of a tricksy trick because, and this perk is also up, Blood Favor, because I hit her. Or it was probably a closer hook, but honestly, you know, it's just a lot going on right now. A lot of thoughts in my head. So we have her, and we're also running barbecue and chili right now. But I don't see any auras because, of course, that would be way too easy, right? But we do see a blood trail. Why aren't you healing yourself, sis? I should probably show off Mori. Can put her down in the middle of the street, and here we go. And we got the newest Kate cosmetic in there as well, so that works very nicely. The orange goes with the orange. Thankfully, there is no cheeky survivor in there to kind of ruin the experience for anybody. So that was really nice. I haven't seen this Jane this whole match, and now it seems like she's gonna play really bad. Okay, works for me. And she's also my obsession. So maybe we'll get a 3K here. And yes, I am counting the DC as a kill, because why not? It definitely doesn't count as them surviving. I know that some people are kind of like back and forth on the idea, but you know, whatever. And they left. They left Jane. I'm sure Jane's gonna be really upset, because I know that Jane did a lot of work in this match. And I feel really bad for her. So that is the Blight. I'm sorry I probably didn't show him off as much as like good as maybe some other streamer or content creator, but that's what I got for you guys. Just so you guys know, a little bit of rundown with my Twitch. I do Dead by Daylight 3 days a week. I also play Hunt Showdown. I play Paladins. I play Fall Guys. I play you don't know, you don't know Jack. I play Jackbox games. It used to be just you don't know Jack. And then I also play, I think I already said Paladins. I might have said all the things already. You know, sometimes I lose track. I did finish Ghost of Tsushima recently, but I am going to be playing all of the side stories and everything else. So please check me out on twitch.tv. Taurus Plays. Taurus Plays, TAURUSPLAYS. And I stream every day except for Friday and Wednesday. I did not stream yesterday because I had an appointment situation that I needed to take care of, but usually I do stream on Thursdays, and I do stream on the PC and on the PS4, so you can play with me on either one. And of course we have crossplay, so you can even play with me more on either one. I will have my socials down below the video, and there will be a link to the Twitch, my Twitter, Taurus Plays with 2 S's, and also my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and bye-bye.